Okay, so you've got an image. The family's ordered it pretty big for their wall. You want to make sure it's perfect before it goes to print. One of the things that I like to do is add a quick curve layer to see if there's anything hiding that I want to make sure that I'm taking out and make sure that there's nothing that's going to show up in print that I don't realize is there on my screen. So I'm going to add a curve layer. You can do that with a shortcut like I have, or you also can come down here and click curve, and you just pull down those midtones. And as you can see, as I'm pulling it down, all of a sudden we can see that there's actually power lines going through the sky, and we do not want that to print. So you can do this the other way too. Like if you're on a white background, you can bring it nice and high and see if there's anything hiding in there. But in this case, I want to see if there's anything hiding in the sky, and there sure is. Okay, so there's a couple different ways that you can take this out. If I come in and I just go to my remove tool, let's turn generative AI off first and just see what happens. I'm going to click here and then click at the end, hold down my shift key and make that nice smooth line, and then just hit that check mark. And it did a pretty darn good job. So I can zoom in and see, and there we go. Okay, so I can then turn this layer off. And now my power lines that were so faintly there are gone. So that's one way that you can do it. The other ways would be to like use your patch tool or even just like full generative fill. But I find that in this sort of scenario, generative AI does a great job. So you also can go up and do this find distractions and make it one-click removal. So let's try that. Let's go back in our history and see how that works. So I'm going to just go here, okay, and then I'm going to go to this layer. That's my topmost layer, and I'm going to click Find Distractions, Wires, and Cables, and let's see if it can figure out where they are. There we go. Okay, so both methods work great. It does look like it left a little piece here. Yep, it did. So in that case, you can always come back in with that remove tool and just paint out that one little area, and then that'll take care of it like that. So then you can turn off your big curve and go back to your actual lighting, and now your power lines are removed.